Good morning from beautiful Switzerland. Today I'm headed in search of snow up at the top of Mount Titlis. But first, let's take a little look around the beautiful city of Lucerne. This is just a quick stop on the bus tour. Just a photo stop. And this is a tiny little chapel called Astrid Chapel. It was built by a husband for his wife who died in a car crash. This is the world famous dying lion monument that was put here in memory of all the Swiss mercenaries who died in World War I. It's really quite impressive. Level in Lake Lucerne has been regulated since 1861 by a system of what they call weirs, W-E-I-R, like this one here, where they can raise and lower them as needed to regulate the flow going into Lake Lucerne. And they've had the same system in existence since 1861. Famous Kapellbrook or Chapel Bridge. Undoubtedly you've seen pictures of it. It's the oldest wooden bridge in all of Europe. Now it has burned several times, but fortunately not all of it burned down, and we're going to see it as I walk through it. There are paintings inside of it, but this is the overview of it as it goes across the river. Here are some of the famous paintings. The ones that are still here were the fortunate ones that survived the fires. And many of them depict Bible scenes. I hope I gave you an idea of the beauty of Lucerne. I only had an hour, just a little side stop on our tour, and that's really not enough to see Lucerne. When Mark and I were here, we spent a good half day here, so give yourself plenty of time. It's really a city where you can just relax and walk and enjoy the view. So now I'm headed back to my bus and on to Mount Titlis. So we're up at the top of Mount Titlis. It's quite the view. We're not quite as high as Jungfrau, although it's not far. Jungfrau's 11,333. This is 10,000, so we're pretty far up here. So we're officially up above the clouds. This is actually pretty sturdy. Alright, so I'm braving the bridge, the suspension bridge. It's actually not very scary. You can see through it though. I don't think it's too scary, but if you're afraid of heights, you probably don't want to do this. But it's very sturdy. It's swaying a little bit, but not too bad. Now, if it were windy, I might feel differently.
Can you imagine when they didn't have this kind of thing? They just had the bridge?
Yeah, like the rope bridges. We just saw one in Ireland. So this cloud is passing right beside us. That's so cool. We're literally in a cloud. The whole bridge is in a cloud right now. Here we go! So we have found where you can tube. Oh look, that is the coolest thing. They have a conveyor belt to bring you and your tube up.